Have you come to feel like you're not good enough? Hey guys, it's John sitting here in my Sit in Love room. It's a beautiful day outside. It's actually snowing and it's just lovely looking out the front window of my house at the snow falling. I wanted to hop on and talk about this idea of not being good enough. You know, both religion and the New Age ideologies kind of tell you that you're incomplete. You know, that you have to go to this next level. You have to use their method, their modality, their technique to get to the Christ consciousness or to go to the 5D or to raise up to the level of going to heaven. You're always telling you you're not good enough. Now, religions were very good at telling you that you weren't good enough. You know, they literally told you were born in sin. They started you that way. And at least Christian religions did. A lot of the religions of the world will tell you that you're not good enough so that you have a journey to go on. And when you actually look back at what the historical teachers were saying about you and your divinity, they're saying that it was present. It was here and now. Well, those journeys that you're going on means you're searching for something out of this present moment time. You're not moving forward towards something. You're being here in the now is what the teachers of old were saying, what Yeshua said, Buddha said, Krishna said. Muhammad said, be here, be kind. We can only be kind in the present. You know, do those things here and now and bring the kingdom of heaven to earth. Well, you're only conscious in one moment, and that moment is here and now. But they're going to tell you that you're not good enough so that you're constantly looking out of your time frame to get better, to try to create something more. Well, how about being the better now? How about stepping into your power now and creating something beautiful in the now? You know, right now in the New Age ideologies, and especially on YouTube, they're telling you that people have lied to you. Why are they doing that? Because they're taking you out of your time frame. They're telling you that you're not enough, that you've been lied to, that you haven't had this information. In reality, you are 100% complete, and it's the choice of being complete and knowing you're complete that brings you to the next level of your awareness of your own divinity and your own greater self. The idea about not being good enough, make a decision. Are you part of God or not? If you believe you're part of God, then ask yourself this simple question. What part of God is not worthy? It's a tough question because if you're part of God and God is perfection itself, what part of God is not worthy? No part of God is not worthy. The idea that you're being told that you're not worthy, you're not good enough, is specifically to keep you in an ideology, to keep you in a thought process. But here and now, you have the ability to create anything in your life. And putting that here and now into play gives you the opportunity to say, okay, I can create something more in my life. I am good enough. And I am is God's name. And whatever you ask in God's name is granted. You know, what these ideologies of not being good enough have done is they've taken you out of the here and now. They've taken you from the I am to the I will be or I was. And that ideology of being out of the time frame, you can't change the past. It is what it is. The future is just a place where you set goals for the next present moment. The only moment you're fully conscious and can step into your divinity is the present. But as long as you're in the present, focusing on what you're not and what you're not good enough, and the thing that you have to do to become good enough or worthy enough, those are the great marketing tools of religion and New Age teachings. They're telling you have to do these things to get to that place. And the reality of it is you're already perfect. You're already 100% perfect. You create in every moment of your day. What they're doing is they're telling you to create a world of lack. And what that does is it puts you in the belief that this is that you're not good enough, that you're lacking. And so you experience not being good enough and lacking because you were the creator of the experience. When someone gives you the ideology that you're not good enough or that you have to do these things to get to that place where you are good enough, they're literally telling you what to believe. And those beliefs create your experience. And so now what's happening is you're having a Groundhog's Day because what you're doing is you're declaring you're not enough. And then you're seeing that you're not enough. And then you're searching for something out of your time frame to be good enough. You're already enough. You're already one with God. And there's no part of God that's not worthy or lacking. It's just a matter of coming to the awareness that you are creating your experience. And no matter what they say about what you need, if you fall victim to the belief of need, you will experience a life of need.
And now, a quick word from our sponsor. Coffee Time with John. This channel runs off coffee, so get your coffee and tea at johnsjoe.com.
Put yourself into the present. Be here now. Step into your role of divinity. You have the ability. Greater works than I have done, you will do. It is your faith that heals you. You can ask mountains to move, and it'll move. Nothing's impossible for you. You are creating your experience. And why is that? Because you're worthy, because you're enough. You are already creating. And a lot of people are right now creating struggle. That doesn't mean they didn't create it. In fact, it means they're amazingly good creators. They're creating struggle. How cool is that they were able to create struggle? How about creating ease and purpose and love, compassion and kindness? You have that power too. It's just as easy as creating struggle. It's just a matter of you stepping into your divinity and moving into that place and releasing the guilt and shame that you're being told you must have from your religions and even your New Age ideologies. It's a matter of coming right here, right now, and stepping into your role of your own divinity, being your part of God that is already perfect and already enough, being your part of God that can create anything to your experience, and making choices about what you are creating, and then living into those choices, putting your thoughts, words, and deeds in play. You have the ability. You are enough. You are complete. You do not need anybody else to tell you what to do, and you do not need anybody else in the past to tell you what rules you have to follow. You are enough. You're part of God. Before Abraham was, I am. That means before there was a religion, before there was a doctrine, before there was a dogma, Abraham is the representation of Judaic religion. Before Abraham was, I am. You are already enough. You don't need the religion. You don't need the New Age ideologies. You don't need to step into a role of a light worker or try to strive to find Christ consciousness or try to go to the next level of 5D by being a chosen one. Those are all just ideologies that says you're not enough in the now. Be you, be full in the now. And your amazing life will surround you with something far more beautiful, something that tells you that you have the ability to step into this creation and be one with the source, be one with God. That's what they all said. The Father and I are one, and you must become one with me as I am with the Father. The kingdom of heaven is within you. You have the power. And that means you're enough. That means you're already enough. You're already complete. And this idea that you've been told that you're not enough, that you're a wretch. Amazing Grace was a terrible song, beautiful sounding song, but it literally tells you you're a wretch. Why? It tells you you're not good enough. It tells you that you're a sinner and that you deserve punishment and that you've got to beg mercy to an external God. And if you really think about what religion is an argument about somebody else's spiritual experience. But when you look at what those people that they're arguing about said, they all said the power's within you, that you're already enough. And you can live into that and create that as opposed to being a part of the argument. The best way to avoid an argument is not be in one. And so that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.